world of Waikato Sheds. You're here with Bronick, and we're in this incredible place in the Waikato Tahuna, I believe it is. And if you have, I'm just standing here in the middle of a paddock. Normally we go to sheds and we have a look at wonderful sheds, but today we thought we would do something different and talk about house and land packages. We are going to introduce Wayne Robb, who is the Bayleys sales rep out here in the wonderful Waikato, and we're going to talk about this wonderful section and what we can do with it. Nice to meet you.
You too, Bronick.
Yeah. So, tell us a little bit about this section. Where are we and what is it and the sizes and things?
Yeah, 100%. So we are situated on Quine Road. It's about 20 minutes, well 18 if you go by Surrey, but 20 minutes from Morrinsville. Tahuna Township's probably 2 k's down the road. A local school there. There's a pub there, which is always handy. Service station as well. So it's a great place. We're standing on 4,800 square metres.
Wow, that's decent.
Part of it's part of a dairy grazing block, but yeah, amazing views, very quiet and a great rural aspect.
Fantastic. Now, when the farmers divide these up, and I'm assuming a farmer has divided this all up,
yes,
and is selling not just this, but possibly a couple of others,
yep.
Are there services to the fence?
Yeah. So like most rural lifestyle sections, we do have power on site. The septic and the water tanks are always extra, yep. So the person who buys the land will put those in as a matter of course. So.
No, that's cool. I mean, on our way over here, we saw round over in Quine Road a number of new houses, some of them looking pretty fantastic.
Yeah, some cool places up there.
And they have some incredible views. I mean, we're even sitting here and we're a little bit lower down than up the top of the hill, but I'm just looking at this incredible view out here, and Wayne will probably show it later on, but it's impressive. What's one of the challenges you have trying to sell these blocks?
Yeah, I guess, Bronick, the key thing, what we find is people don't have the vision. So it's like, well, what can I actually put on my section, you know? So do I move on a house? Do I build a new house? What do I actually do? But a lot of people are wanting sheds, and that's why I guess we're here today having a chat about that. So what's some of the options do you think, Bronick?
Saw one just recently. Glenn and I went and saw one last week, and no doubt there'll be a link underneath this to that video of the Cambridge, which is a nice minor dwelling with a big garage attached. So we're talking 70 square metres of minor dwelling, and it was done to a beautiful standard. And then they had a nice little alfresco outdoor area, and then it had 125 square metres of garaging, which is massive.
Yeah.
And it was 3.5 metres to the knee, so you could put cars in there, you could put RVs in there, you could put boats, whatever you wanted. Awesome. And it was all totally clear span, yada, yada, yada. It was really nice. The cool thing about that is that if you're building a section like this, if you put a minor dwelling on there, then you can decide, well, where do I want my big one? And sometimes, you know, once you buy a section like this, you may not have enough money to have the big major wow one. So let's start off with the small one first. So you can live in there, figure out how you want to use the property, figure out how you want to do it. And then later on, that can become a minor dwelling for family, or you can do Airbnb or rent it out or whatever else. On a big section like this, that won't be a problem. Yeah.
So absolutely. Cool. And I think we did some figures too. That we think that under 900,000, you could have the Cambridge on this site here. That includes the obviously the power feed coming in, the dig out, the water tanks, the septic tank, and all the complete fit out of the Cambridge as well. So
yes, could be totally all done for under 900 grand. Now, in saying that, if you do all of that and you live here for a little bit, roughly what would you think the resale would be on that? And I know we're talking ballpark figures. And
that's always a hard one too, I suppose. But I mean, I think sky's the limit, really. You know, you do some landscaping, dress everything up a bit. But I think actually once people are here, they probably won't move. Because why would you? It's a great spot. So
yeah, it is. But a lot of people think about that. And the thing is, if you can get in here and put on a nice shed barn house, which is what everybody loves at the moment. Everywhere I go, I see a nice big black barn house. It'd be nice to do a red one.
True.
One of the other things we need to consider about this is we've got some setbacks normally in rural areas, and they're very different to in the urban areas. So do you understand what the setbacks are on this one?
Off the top of my head, I think we're 15 metres from the side boundaries, but we might just need to look into that. But crikey, we've got plenty of room anyway, haven't we, really?
Yeah, so, massive.
I don't think there'll be too many dramas there, even if we've got that sort of setback. So, but yeah, we're obviously happy to have that chat between the two of us. We can obviously work it out for people to, get their next new cool property out here and be a great place to live.
Yeah, most certainly. And the other thing also is come and talk to us. I believe you've got some geotechs already done on this place.
Yes, we have, yep.
So that's fantastic. That tells us what the ground conditions are, so it tells us how deep we've got to dig and what we've got to do to make the foundations the right foundations before you build. It's always good to have good foundations, otherwise things could go sideways.
True.
But again, this it's not a bad site. It's not too high, it's not too low. It'd be easy enough to do a bit of a cutout.
Of course, we do have 3 other sections very close by too, so if this one goes quickly, we've got lots of other options as well.
So what is the asking price for this one?
Yeah, so we're at 385.
385.
385, yeah. So as I say, 4,800 square metres, only 20 minutes from Morrinsville. We're probably a bit over 30, maybe 35 to Hamilton. And obviously the beach is only up that way, bit of fishing up the Firth of Thames.
The Firth of Thames, then you've got the Coromandel, which, this is literally the gateway to the Coromandel.
Yeah.
So if you get sick of looking at this gorgeous view and sick of being in the country, 20 minutes down the road you can be at the beach. You can go for a fish.
Yeah, good place to be.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a great place. I mean, I've moved from other places into the Waikato and it just amazes me the amount of space. And how close everything is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I said to some people the other day that they were looking to move over this way, from Hamilton. I said, it's a great, 20, 25 or 30 minute, whatever it is. It's a good opportunity to wind down. If you've had a crap day in the office, well, you wind down. So by the time you get home, you can still enjoy, what we're seeing out here today. So yeah, take it all in.
So if you liked what you saw when Glenn and I wandered around the Cambridge, this could be plonked here beautifully. And it's got a very similar outlook as the one we saw the other day. And that's still in the Waikato, just 20, 30 minutes that way. So it's perfect. And this is the thing I love about the Waikato. Everywhere you go, it just takes your breath away. It really does. But anyway, so you say you've got a number of these around.
Yes.
And I know there's an awful lot of other farmers wanting to pop up and do things like this as well. So if you're a farmer and you're not sure what to do, talk to Wayne. He's the best person to tell you how to subdivide these things and get it going. And we can sell them. We have packages, and we're more than happy to work with Wayne to make sure that we can help you see the vision. Give us a ring. Come and have a chat. Come and see Wayne. And we can see how we go. The one thing, before we go, listen to how quiet it is.
Very quiet.
We've got a main road down there that goes to Tahuna. And it is just, this is just bliss.
No, it's perfect. It's a great spot. Yeah,
I might have to come and see you when I'm in. If you want a 2-bedroom one, we've given you ideas on that. If you want something more, we can work through you with that. I mean, we've got a number of designs on our website, and we can show you how it could work on this site. So it would be really cool. Yeah. Otherwise,
awesome. Thanks for your time today.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah. And if you like what you see, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. We've got more on YouTube, and Wayne's always available to have a chat too. See you next time.